Yo, good morning, guys. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. If you're watching this video, 9 times out of 10, you did go ahead and vote on my poll on Instagram. You wanted to see about getting into a potential Bitcoin buy, right? As you guys may be watching, maybe you saw my last idea that I sent out to you guys for free on Instagram. It was I can't even remember. It was like 74,800, I believe, something like that. And I sent it out on there. A lot of people weren't able to get into it, and a lot of people just overlooked it. And now they're like, "Damn, it really played out." I think it was roughly about 31,000 pips, right? So what I wanted to do is I made another poll yesterday. Today is May 5th, May 31st, and I was like, "Cool, let me make another one." Let me make another one. Literally it's 6:12. I'm literally have to go look at a job right now, but I wanted to make this before I started my day. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Boom. Right. So I wanted to show you guys how to actually get into this trade the proper way. Right. So number one, I'm gonna first show you guys off of my last play that I said. Literally, I told you guys 74,800. My idea entry was 74,783. Right. And I said 800 because it was the easiest number. I couldn't remember off the bat. Right. So number one thing that I believe is a little bit more easier for somebody that doesn't really know much about trading but wants to potentially get into a buy, right? I would recommend something called GMX. It is a perpetual trading exchange platform, whatever you want to say. Um, I think it's easy as well because they don't have something called spread, right? You may not know what it is. You don't need to know, right? So this would be what I would recommend you guys use. You don't need to sign up for anything. You just do have to create a wallet, right? So number one, I believe it would be to go ahead and create you can do a Coinbase, you can do a Kraken, you can do a crypto.com. You need some exchange to buy crypto, right? This is the one that I use the most, to be honest. A lot of people may not like it, which is why I'm telling you guys you can use Kraken, you can use crypto.com, whatever you want to use, right? But this is one that I've used. What I would recommend is when you come on here, you want to buy Ethereum, right? You want to buy some Ethereum. And when you send this over, let me step back. You want to buy some Ethereum, you have it in your wallet. Now you have it on your Coinbase, right? You want to make sure you create a decentralized wallet, right? Ones that I do recommend is this one as a trust wallet, or you can use a Rabby wallet. These are two that I would say are user friendly, which is why I'm kind of recommending them. There's so many out there, so if you want, you can do your research. But I feel like these two are a little more user friendly. If you were to do it, I do recommend you guys, if you can, use a laptop, use a desktop, and get the extension and you'll create a wallet. It's really, really simple. Once you do get this extension, you create a wallet, and what it does, it gives you a secret phrase. It's 12 words, 12 words that are in order specifically. And with those 12 words, you want to write them down. You want to write them down on pen, with the pen and paper, right? Whatever, like an actual notebook, not just like a sticky note. You don't want to really take a picture of those because like if you do grow that account pretty big and you lose those words, those 12 words, you will lose your money because you can't access it. You can't just hit up customer service. I need to reset my password. No, 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 no. That's not how it works with crypto. Like those 12 words give you access to that account. If you do not have those 12 words, you do not have access to that account. Nobody can help you get it back. So just keep this in mind. Highly recommend. When you do set this up, um, go ahead and write those words down. If you, at the end of this call, if you feel like you still need some help, reach out to me. I'm still willing to help you guys. So once you do create this account, you are gonna go back to your exchange, whether it's Coinbase, Kraken, crypto.com, and you're gonna want to send this Ethereum that you do buy. You're gonna send it however much, I would recommend minimum of like $50, right? A minimum of $50, but however much you want to spend. Remember, this is a crypto idea, a leverage idea that you can get into, but you can still lose money, right? At the end of the day, you can't win every single trade idea, but I believe this is a really good idea, right? So you do what you want to with this. This is kind of like financial, not financial advice. So keep this in mind. So however much you want to buy in Ethereum, you send it over, but if you're new to it, when you send it over, it does ask you which network do you want to send it over. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna send it in the Arbitron network, right? You're not gonna send it in the Ethereum network. And I'm gonna show you guys why. If you come on here, let's see. If you come on GMX, they do have, and let me take this off. This is just a burner wall that I have. If you look over here, they have Arbitron. So they only use two networks. I would just recommend on Arbitron. Boom. So once you have that, you'll send it over to your wallet. Like I said, you either have your Trust wallet or your Rabbit wallet. Right here, you can click Connect Wallet, and you see the Rabbit wallet. And then if you do have a Trust wallet, you can use it. You just literally connect it. It'll ask for your password. Once you get your secret phrase, it does have you create a password, whatever password you want to do. So that one you can just add it. Boom, you get access to it. It'll show your funds here. But please, please, guys, remember, you want to make sure that you buy some Ethereum. You want to, oh, wait, where's that? You want to make sure, wait, where is it at? Here you go. Make sure you buy some Ethereum, and when you send it over to your Trust wallet or your Rabbit wallet, you're going to send it on the Arbitron network, and make sure you do send it to that specific address connected to Arbitron. You need help, let me know. I would do it on here, but it wasn't allowing me to share my screen and show you guys how to do it. So kind of sucks, but I mean, it's a safety thing, so it makes sense. But basically, once you do have those funds, it'll show you right here. You'll literally click USD, you click Ethereum, and on the Ethereum side of it, it'll show you how much money you have. Obviously, I don't have a wallet connected, so it can show me zero, right? But get into actually getting into the trade. Like I said, once you connect the wallet, it'll show your money. You can come over here. You'll click on Bitcoin because that's what we're looking to trade, right? And I'll show you guys how to plug in this trade that already played out, right? So obviously you come on here, you'll put however much you want to risk. And keep in mind, this is in Ethereum. So this number is not going to be like, if you're trying to risk $50, it's not going to be 50, right? Because if you look, a dollar amount, that's 50 Ethereum, which is 125,000. So we're not going to do that. So you have to put like a point zero, let's just say one. That's $25, right? If you were looking to risk $25, you'll do that. Keep in mind, you do want to keep some money in your wallet for something that's called gas fees. So whatever you do have in your wallet, do not risk all of it. So if you have $50, I think the max you should be trading in a trade is 40, right? Obviously a lot less, depending on how much you're looking to risk. But I'm just trying to give you guys an idea, right? Boom. And then on here, we have either the long or the short. Swap is something a little different. Don't worry about that. So we have the long and short. We are looking to get into buys, so we'll get into long. Market is basically you want to get into the market right now. Right now, the market is at 103,533 right here. We don't want to get in right now. So we're going to make sure we click on limit, right? Obviously, it's on limit right now. But next step is plugging in the numbers. Your entry is going to be this gray box, right? For me, to make it really, really simple, you either have this big box. Colors always change, right? So I'm gonna just say you're gonna base it off of this big box and this small box. So the small box happens to be red, the big box happens to be blue. So wherever they meet, So if you look, these boxes meet right here, which has highlighted on the right side this gray number, which is 74,783, right? I told you guys on the last one, it's 74,800. So we'll do that. Come over here, limit price, 74,800. Boom. Now we have that number set in. And we have how much we're going to be risking, which is 25 bucks. This you don't mess with. It already has it for Bitcoin. And this toggle right here is really, really important, right? This will give you a liquidation price based on how much you multiply it by. So keep it simple. Liquidation prices, if it hits that price, you lose, right? So this liquidation price for this 10x is 67,760. Do you see this number right here? If you look, my price that I wanted to get out, if it does hit, is 73,261, right? So what we can do is we can go up on this number and you see how it went down. So like I said, 73,6 something. Let's just say hypothetical right there, 76,666. And my number was 70, oh wait, not 76, 73,66. 7366. Oh yeah, all right. 7366. So obviously that number is a little higher than this one because I wanted at 73,260. So what I could do is either I can be like, okay, let me stick to his setup, or you can put a bigger stop loss, a bigger chance of you winning. And what that would do is this number would be lower, right? Because we are looking to buy, right? So if I really wanted to, brand new, I'm like, okay, cool. Let me just put 73,200, right? Keep it an even number. It's a little bit lower than this that I have marked up and gives you a little bit more room. So let's do that. Let's do 73,200. Obviously, with this, you kind of have to mess with it. So we'll just get it close. We'll just get it close. Right here, you can also put this number, plug it in, 73, 7309, 73, 100. Boom. They just leave it there. I'll actually put 36. So our multiplier would be 36. It would give a liquidation price of 73,163. Simple as that. I would connect my wallet. Obviously, it would be connected. And then you would put place trade. It would ask you to confirm, and boom, you would be in the trade. Now, I would recommend you guys to put a take profit, right? Since most likely you're new, you can come on here and put more. You can put take profit stop loss. So you can close, and then here you would put max. Right now it doesn't have anything because I didn't put a trade in. But you can put like a max, meaning it's gonna close your whole account, like your whole trade, and then your trigger price would be your take profit, which for this specific trade, I had one at the end of the big box, which is at 106. You can just say 106, honestly. You don't need to put these 26. You don't have to be precise. So I can put 106. Boom. And that would be my take profit. When it hits that price, it automatically takes me out. I don't have to be worried about this trade anymore because I'm always busy. Like literally I have to go look at a job right now. So I don't want to have to be looking at this as I'm working, as I'm doing stuff, right? So you could do this, get into this trade, confirm it, don't have to look at it. So I did want to make this video just to help you guys because I did see I had a lot of people message, well, not this message, but like vote on the poll. It was almost like 40 people, and I saw a few of them that they want to learn how to do this. So I wanted to make this video specifically for you guys. So I'll be posting this on YouTube. So like I said, if you try to do this and you feel like, man, I don't know how to fully do it, reach out to me. I got you. Like at the end of the day, guys, I've been in this space for like 5 years. I did things the wrong way from the start. I didn't know how to create a wallet. I just had my money on different exchanges. I did things wrong, but I learned from it. And now I'm like, cool, let me do what somebody never did with me, which was help me from the start, from the beginning, set me up correctly, right? So hopefully this video does help. If not, you can always still reach out to me. I'm always willing to help you guys as well. We do have currently right now, we're running a free chat, free community for anybody that wants to basically learn a little bit more about trading, investing. What we do cost, for free. It's pretty dope. A lot of people aren't willing to do this, but we are looking to be launching something soon, and we know the value that we give is you can't compare it to a lot of people, a lot of things out there. So we're doing it for free, give you guys some free value where y'all see, okay, cool. They actually do this. They know what they're talking about. So, but with that being said, guys, I'll let you guys go. I gotta go to work. Gotta go get some things done. But I'll see you guys in the next one.